Hey y'all, I want to come in here and share something. Um, I was going back in my archives thinking about how there was a time when I was younger where I felt bad about changing so much. And I mean in the sense of change as in I would change my personality. I would change like my demeanor. I would start taking in new lingo. I would just start doing different things because subconsciously I had a knowing that um, I could change my reality. I could literally be whoever I wanted to be when I wanted to be it. But that was more in a subconscious background. And what was in the forefront, consciously, what I was aware of was it being fake. Like I wasn't real. Like if I can't be consistently who I say I am right now, then that means that I'm not real. That means that I am being a fake. Like I remember like so intensely because I used to really beat myself up about it. And I used to be around different people. And I changed schools a lot too. So this was I always had this thing where like almost like every year I would go to a different school and I was able to reinvent myself. And I was excited for that. But I still wasn't aware of it to the degree I am now. But I wanted to share this because literally you are whoever you want to be. And even being that person that you want to be, you can be somebody else. If you are not liking the version of you that you are right now because you're not liking your reality, you're not liking what you are seeing, what you are viewing, what you are feeling, you can change right now. I used to think certain things were so hard, but me going through what I went through in life, especially going through homelessness the way that I did chronically while I was pregnant, um, and just moving place to place, boom, 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 doing all these different things, I have built, I guess, I don't want to say tolerance because I'm not tolerating certain things, but I built I guess, I guess my skin got thicker. I guess I am things are easier now to navigate and not so much scares me anymore. So it's easier for me to risk more because I've been in a space where I had nothing and I was fending for myself by myself. So now moving forward, me knowing that I am the co-creator of my reality, going through Christianity, going through different religions, me trying to reinvent myself through this God source and power, I realized that this God that I worship or this Jesus that I claim as my Lord and Savior is literally a direct link and reflection of myself. I feel like as beings, we like to use things as a mirror if we don't feel like we have that within ourselves. So we can give this power to something else, but in the same instance, it is ourselves. I don't know if that makes sense. So everything that we're doing, everything, your life, let's say, and I'm gonna take me for example, because I had went the route of going Christian again. And now I am just a being. I feel like I'm a being. Sometimes I'm not being, sometimes I am being. But at the end of the day, I am still connected to God's source energy. And I feel like this source, this consciousness is everything. So I'm not really separate from the good, the bad, the ugly, the evil, the sinning, the great, the glory, the honor. I feel like everything is a part of me. However, I get to choose how I want to go about living these different parts of me. If I want to focus more so on negativity, I can. If I want to focus more so on positively, I can. If anything happens to me that I don't like, I get to reflect on that and still choose how I want to respond to this experience. Because at the end of the day, I am choosing this reality. Even if I'm claiming to give this this power to God. That power, that surrendering, because I've surrendered so much. The power of surrender is powerful, y'all. Like, it is so powerful. Surrender to me is you letting go of who you thought you were to get you out of any type of situation, who you thought you were to be wherever you brought yourself to. Surrender to me is letting go of this false idea of who you thought you were so you can be reconstructed and have an open, clear mind and view of opportunity to get you out of that. And I feel like that is also you. It's not separate from God. It's not separate from Yeshua. It's not separate from earth. It's not separate from crystals. It's not separate from tangible, untangible things. It's not separate from masculinity, from femininity. I don't feel like anything is separate. It's still a connection to everything that is. And all of this is consciousness, whether you're aware of it or whether you're unaware of it. It's still all a part of consciousness. So, me realizing this and honing into it, I am allowing myself to break the habit of being myself. And myself is this version, excuse me, this version of me that I don't like because it's not bringing me in the reality that I am choosing, the reality that feels great. I want to simplify this because the power of manifestation, the power of just being able to think about something you really want and then embody it with the feeling to match it in the eternal now. It's about you feeling whatever it is that you want in this life right now. To grasp that concept and eternalize it, like truly, will change your fucking life. It's literally changing my life. I'm still not fully where I want to be. However, I've come a long way. I am currently manifesting a reality where I don't have to work. And honestly, I don't see myself having to work anymore. I said to the universe that I am retiring from the workforce in my 30s. And I see that happening much sooner than later. The way that I manifest to get funds and pay for things that I need, I don't know how it's going to happen. I just know it happens because I believe it's going to happen. I think it's going to happen and I feel it happening. I don't sit here and worry about the how. I just focus and fixate on my why. Why do I want this to happen? Because I honestly want to feel good. I want to be present. I want to be able to teach my daughter. I want to homeschool her. I want to be here in her space. I want her to get older and be like, my mommy was always there. I want to travel. I want to spend time with my family. I want to choose what I do with my time when I do it. I don't want to wake up early if I don't want to. I don't want to have to go somewhere that I don't feel passionate and inspired about going. I don't want to do nothing that doesn't inspire action. And I'm getting to the point where I really truly cannot do any of that anymore. And I don't work. I'm a single stay-at-home mom that doesn't work, but things are working. It's not about it's not about what you don't have. It's not about focusing on the things that don't feel good. And it's not about ignoring neither. The key is to go through something, whatever it is that you go through, even if you get disturbed, the key is to get back into the eternal now. Get back to that, like Esther Hicks would say, that high flying disc. Get back to that feel good. Get back to the flow state. It's about getting back to that as quickly as possible because you're magnetizing, you're manifesting within each and every moment of your reality. That's why I am moving the way I'm moving, and I'm about to move literally in less than 5 days. I am about to move and change my whole fucking life. and become a whole new different person with my daughter. So I'm just here to say that anything is possible. And whatever you feel yourself to do, you can do it if you will it, if you think it, if you feel it. Feel it. And it's okay to start over. I used to think that I was a failure because I kept starting over, but I'm literally about to start over again. And honestly, I feel damn good about it. Like now it's a superpower to be able to start over and still feel confident, still feel divine, still feel abundant, still feel magnetized. Like I I feel good, overall, and I feel like it's all about intentionality. What are your intentions? What do you actually want to do in honesty and authenticity? Like you have to be authentic with who you are. I was watching this video about what Joe Dispenza was talking about how women who live alone are some of the most magnetizing women ever. They're like great at manifesting. And it reminded me of the last time that I remembered I was manifesting like buku, crazy, was when I was living basically alone. My sister was living there too. We lived together. But you ever been around a certain person where it doesn't matter that they're there, you can still be yourself? That's how it was with my sister. I can just be myself. I'm not worried about what she thinks about me or what she want to do. I kind of was still like running the house in a sense. So I was doing me. At that time, I was doing nails full time. I had a nail business. It was very successful. I had got my passport. I was modeling full time. Like I literally manifested a whole group where if I wanted to create and model, even with my nails, I was doing photo shoots with my nails and creative direction. I was modeling and taking pictures of people. I was enjoying myself. I was in a full enjoyment. And I had a YouTube channel, and my YouTube channel was growing. Like everything was just growing. I was meeting new people. I was in my female magnetism. Like anything I wanted, I was getting it. I was wondering, like, it got to a point where I'm like, damn, I got this money just flowing in. I didn't even realize how much money I had flowing in. Like I just felt comfortable. I felt good. I felt sexy. I felt empowered. I was just in myself, y'all. I was magnetizing. I was manifesting. I was reinventing myself. Like I was on it, okay? And I remember that moment. I remember those moments and those feelings. And something else he said was when you get comfortable in your solitary and you get to a space, they are able to manifest and magnetize better because they get to a space where they're not allowing anybody else's energy field affect theirs. They're so committed to their self, to feeling good, to their boundaries, to not needing anybody around if they don't want them around, to setting the mood and tone of everything because they live with themselves. And I'm literally leaving to move with myself. This would be the first time ever. Granted, I have my daughter, but this would be the first time ever that I'm moving by myself. First time ever. The closest I got to it, like I said, when I was living with my sister. But this time, I will be living entirely by myself. Me and my daughter. Me and my daughter. And I already feel it now. I feel so empowered. I feel so new. I feel like I'm really breaking the habit of being myself, even when it comes to attracting different types of people. I feel grand, and I am excited to continue to share this journey with you all. And it is my greatest wish that I inspire you to live the life that you truly want to live. No excuses. Because you can. You have to think it, and you have to feel it, and you have to live it eternally right now. Your body does not realize or can tell the difference between what's real and what's not. Just continue to eternally be now and be someone else if you don't like who you're being right now. Change. Change. Don't be held back by your past. Don't let your past determine your future. And don't let your past trick you out of living the life that you want to live. Because none of that truly matters. None of that is true because it's not right now. It's just reoccurring thoughts and your traumas, responses of things that are not real and valid today. Once again, like I said, it's not about ignoring. It's about getting yourself back into the receiving mode as often as possible, as quickly as possible. And you're able to. I just want to share that, y'all, because I feel real inspired right now and very calm. I've been in a very interesting space, and I have some more things I want to share, but I'm just waiting a little bit more. And the way I want to deliver things is a little different. So, if you made it this far, you're in the receiving mode, I'm sure, and you feel it, and you're already there. Until next time.